And then we did like a ball thing with the Bronx. That's never really worked out. That's never really worked out for whatever reason.
Like
With
the
baseball, baseball.
Yeah, well, we've invited, because, really the only reason that kind of it came up was because Little League is going on then, and it allowed like the seniors to come out and kind of mess around and hit balls and stuff with the kids, but it's never really worked out. So if you can,
Is that on the concrete?
No, this is out in
It's in the
the field,
grass?
yeah.
out
Oh,
at
it's
the
on the
field
field.
area, yeah. I mean, I can reach out to the coaches again and see if they want to do something. So essentially, it was kind of like the seniors, invite the seniors to come out, and any of the kids that are there for Little League, they can throw catch, they can hit balls with them.
Wasn't there a game
We
that
had a
day?
game that year.
I was gonna say, wasn't there was a baseball game going on.
And that's happened a couple of times, yeah, that's happened, so that kind of, that kind of is what, yeah,
What about like a youth group? What is that one? Who's the one that helped with the color run?
Oh, the Seroptimus.
Yeah.
The S Club.
girls. I already reached out to the Explorers as well. I sent an email over to Bailey.
perfect, because
so
we
those
need them to help with it, yeah, because last year they were invaluable blocking the egg hunt.
Yeah, the egg.
Yeah. So, so generally, we let people play games, do stuff like that, because nobody ever arrives on time, really. And I'm sorry, not nobody, that's not a very nice way to say that. It is very customary and typical for people to arrive late, so we generally do the egg hunt actually at 11. So that way, if people arrive late, they have from 10 to 11 to play, and then we do the egg hunt at 11, and then we wrap it up and clean up.
So,
Is everybody okay with still doing it that way?
yeah.
Okay.
So my question is, we do usually like a big T and mark it off for each age group,
It's not a T, it's a, well, we've done it different ways, but I think the way we did it last year worked the best.
cross, whatever.
Yes, no?
Yeah, I think it worked. I mean,
I
So
think, is there a
we
way
did
that
it
we
as a
can
cross.
gate it in?
And that's where we come to the issue, is there's not enough snow fencing. So no, there really isn't, which is why we've used the Explorers. But I can look and see if we can get some
I think
additional
the cross
fencing.
worked well.
The cross worked much better than some of the
Other
others.
ways have you done it?
Well, we did it like, almost like corrals,
Yeah,
4 separate corrals, which used up more snow fence, and didn't really,
And we
I mean,
have
didn't
enough
work too
eggs
well.
that year.
we
I
could
think-
do
I
like
think really what
caution, like a
helps is
caution
the-
tape around it, and then pull the
will go right
caution tape.
under
But
it.
kids are gonna go right under it.
the people kind of standing in front of the areas is really what helped out.
Yes, definitely.
That was.
Because even if we did snow fence, they're just gonna lean on it, like at the corrals, they just leaned on it and knocked it over. So there really was a no-win, I don't know, I haven't came up with a no-win situation yet, Steve, so.
Are they able to use the field, like inside the baseball field area? You know how that is like gated, and let that age group go in to their
Oh, yeah, to
designated
different
section?
sections.
And then like that age group is done, move them out of the way, and
God,
then.
that would take so long though, Gloria, because it takes so long to set the eggs up.
Unless you already have it sectioned off.
It takes like that whole hour just to get the eggs all set up out there.
I think we could do it that way, like in the outfield, you mean?
Yeah, but no,
And
but
then-
like
and,
already
like,
have it
set
sectioned,
up,
like already have it set up.
Like
not-
corralled off, like you
Oh,
said.
okay, and
like
then just don't
caution
let
tape.
anybody
Yeah,
into,
Nobody's
like-
allowed in Diamondbacks field. Okay, go
So this is your age
2-year-olds.
group,
And then shut the
2-year-olds,
gate after the
and then
2-year-olds
their
go in,
start
get
line
their,
go,
do their
you know,
corral.
like, so that
That could work.
they're going
Yeah.
into their section only.
So are we saying that because the problem was the kids were just going and grabbing
It
the
wasn't
eggs?
as bad last year as it has been
I
in the
say I
past.
don't remember it being that.
It wasn't that bad, it wasn't as bad
It's
last
just
year.
as, like, I think the flyer said 10 o'clock, so there's a bunch of kids
Oh,
just standing there,
that's
just
right.
like staring.
I remember
And
now,
we were
okay.
like, you go on, we're not
Go
ready.
play, yeah, go play.
But they knew it was time, so they were just like,
So we can better advertise that the egg hunt will be at 11.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
wanna do
say,
that? We could do that, okay.
games and stuff start at this time, egg hunt at 11.
yeah.
Okay, so then, so if you look back at the flyer, are you okay with this flyer? Town of Parker Parks Recreation Egg Hunt Coloring Competition, are you okay with that flyer? So what we could do,
The first or the second one?
okay, so I'm looking at
The second one,
this one right here.
okay.
So what we could do is put a line in here that says Saturday, April 10th, 10 to noon, egg hunt at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egg hunt begins
Promptly.
Yeah.
at 11. Okay. And then if we look back at this one that has all the events, the only reason we did this one was because if You remember last year, there was a big thing about what's going on, what's happening? And so then I made that one. So, and then this one just kind of gave a lowdown on what's going on. So what we could do is just egg hunt at 11, right there at the top.
Yeah.
Did we ever give him like a community thing at the council meeting?
No, but I want to talk to Steve about that one, and I also want to talk to him about Branson. So I'll talk to him, we'll pick a month, and that way if anybody wants to be there, they could be there.
Okay.
So is that okay with
Yeah,
you?
yeah,
'Cause
he
I wanna-
needs the
he does,
the
he does.
recognition.
And,
Recognition.
Jen,
but I was
just-
going to talk to Steve about both of them at the same time. Yes.
Just two things on the flyer. That extravaganza, that black on the green, when we start running copies, it's not real great. If we could,
This one?
yeah, down at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
That black on the green is kind of hard to read.
So I'll do it in white.
Okay. And then, I'll send you a town logo to put on there as well too, please.
Perfect. Now, the letter, I just updated. I made a couple of things. I changed the date. But the second one that I changed very intentionally, I changed the wording. Your business will be advertised throughout the day by the DJ, and you are invited to no. And you are invited to hang a business logo banner on the fence surrounding the egg event. You are invited to do it. That's when we're not taking responsibility for them.
Well, they can't hang it on that snow fence, no. That won't work.
Okay.
That snow fence is
But
not
if we do
designed.
it in the baseball field, they could hang it on the baseball.
Well, I think if we do it on the same fence that we did it before,
Okay.
that's fine. It's just they're responsible for their banner.
So we want to say you are invited to hang a business logo banner on the chain link fence,
Yes.
and that would be okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that way, we are not responsible for it. You're invited to hang it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that okay with you guys? Because that was a problem.
That
So
was
we
a
want to
problem.
resolve the problem. So I did think that through whenever we did it. So Town of Parker, so if you guys have read through this, anything else need to be changed on that letter? Steve? Amy?
No, I'll just get you new letterhead.
Yep.
Are you gonna add
Gloria?
the food thing on here for Melissa, to contact Melissa? Or is she just gonna reach out and they're contacting you?
She's going to reach out and then they'll contact me, right?
Okay.
Yes, I have a list of all the ones that are approved for La Paz County, so I send them
Okay.
out possible vending opportunities, and if they're interested for this day, call. But that does lead me to my next question. We've talked about in the past charging food vendors, but then we can't charge food vendors because it's not a posted Town of Parker fee. But you guys have talked about charging them to start raising money for Parks and Rec, which I know you guys are doing, so that is funding opportunities you guys are losing. Because we're still doing these ones for free.
So could we do this, since we have your ear and your ear? Could we do this? Could we, a donation to the Parks and Recreation Committee
Absolutely.
is encouraged?
Yep.
So let's not charge them, let's just recommend a donation. If they, a donation to, yes, a donation would be recommended. So that would solve that. Gloria, you okay with that?
Yeah.
Kristen?
Yeah, of course.
Kaylee? Amber? Okay, that would solve that. All right. So,
One other thing I wanted to mention, I don't know if there's a way to put it in there, but I think too, the other thing which you were saying, Kaylee, is that everybody thought it started at 10, and a lot of parents I noticed didn't bring baskets. So is there a way to say like, bring your own basket?
Bring your own basket.
Yeah, I mean, right? I thought that we were gonna provide like baskets for the
Why don't
kids
you-
to.
why
why
would
don't you
they
get a
assume that,
business
why would they
to-
think that? I mean, you're a parent and it's your
Somebody
kid.
to donate.
Maybe somebody could donate baskets.
Well, and I was thinking that because you said you had so
For, like,
many
the
eggs.
first,
What if
yeah,
some
free-
people
for, like,
donated?
the first 50 kids or something like that.
Just empty
Yes.
baskets.
She's not wrong. I had so many come to take the baskets that Chalk was in because they needed baskets, and then they were asking for like shopping bags and stuff like that. I don't understand it 'cause
And
my
I
kids
brought
are
like
all-
100 shopping bags and
You know
handed them
what?
out.
We have,
Can we do
I
a
have
business
about
one?
1,000, I'll,
Ooh,
Bags
got
are
it.
better, yeah.
Bags,
yeah,
like
they're
those
bags. They're just the cheapy little fabric
Tube
with the
float
town
bags.
logo on them. I have
Okay, so we have
probably
bags?
at least 500. of them.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Taking up space.
that would be, it's fine, but yeah, I kept trying to, I saw them trying to build chalk baskets.
Yeah, I was like,
And that's
then
good
like
'cause-
you said, it's almost a give and bring a basket, but I don't know if they just thought it was going to be provided or.
Well, sometimes you know how like
for down at the Four Corners ones, they usually give them baskets because it's
I
like
didn't know
to
that.
the first, I think it's like the first 50 or something like that, they give baskets to.
Okay,
Maybe that's kind of what they thought.
Well, now we have bags, so it's perfect.
perfect,
bags.
resolved. Okay, Gloria, do you have anything else about any of the flyers?
No.
Nope.
Carissa? Kaylee?
But-
Amber?
No.
Oh,
'Kay.
maybe on the flyer, sorry.
Oh.
Like the age breakdown so that the people can know like the age groups or not.
Toddler to, what's the oldest?
We
you
did,
do?
we did 12, because at 13, you're a teenager.
Yeah.
So we did to
toddler
12. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
that was exactly what we had agreed like years ago, was 13, you're a teenager, so to 12. So we had it divided up like, I don't remember what they are, but they're on my other paper.
Yeah, even 12's pushing it. But
Huh?
10.
Maybe
I know,
toddler to
8?
10.
I would just keep it how it is. We have
Toddler to
issues,
12.
right?
yeah.
You have like a lot of big kids, like, I mean, that, cause that
Yeah.
does seem.
Think about
Well,
trunk or
because
treat.
They probably think it has money,
You have
you know?
adults that are all irritated when you
Candy.
won't hand them a piece of candy, huh?
Maybe because they think there's money in there, like.
Yeah.
If you're willing to
Yeah,
put a
I'll give
costume
anybody
on.
candy, I don't care.
So do we want to put that age on there somewhere, or, because we post the ages right on the ages are on a sign right there on the egg hunt.
I
There he
wouldn't
is.
post the age just because you might eliminate some people coming because they
Yeah.
might think it's only for 0 to 12.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have all the games and stuff that the
That's
bigger kids
true.
can play.
And a
you
lot
don't
of-
want to discourage people.
And a
from
lot
coming.
of the businesses handed out candy to any age for the games when they played the games.
I would never want to discourage anybody from coming.
Okay, so we'll leave that one.
We need the people.
All right.
We like it. Okay.
Melissa,
perfect.
anything else about,
No, I'll get send out the email tomorrow.
Mandy, anything else about? Holy shamoly.
Sorry.
That was like a wave.
We're going fast. That's a lot of water.
All right.
Have you secured Fabian?
No.
Do that because he's filling up.
I actually talked to Fabian, I have talked to Fabian a couple of times. Do you mind mentioning it to him tomorrow and I'll get a hold of him? Okay, but I have mentioned it to him, but I've not secured him. I'm making myself a note. You kind of have an in with him.
Which I thought would help me with my expo because I was like, oh, and then he got snake for me, and I was like, you're my coworker.
Okay. And then usually if Fabian doesn't work, we kind of rely on the dad. He's usually great about that too. All right. Okay, so generally what we did is we took these letters around to try to get donations, okay? And then generally what we did was hang and post these. Okay? And then this was just kind of ours in general. And then Amy, can you contact the bouncer guy or do you need me to?
I would prefer you contact the bouncer
Okay,
guy.
then I just need to know what to do.
If you send me just the text in this, I will run copies off on the nice letterhead that's on bonded paper.
Perfect.
And if you get me the final, flyer, I'll run all the copies
I'm
for
gonna tell you, it's
everyone,
not
so
going to be tomorrow, because I know what my
that's
tomorrow
okay.
looks like,
that's
because I
fine. We're
didn't get to go
still-
anywhere today.
We're still a couple months out, so.
Okay, no, I know, well, yeah,
And it's kind of an annual event already.
okay, so I'll get a whole, is anybody have an in with Debbie Pedigree, by the way? Does anybody
What do
have
you
kind of an
need?
in
I
with
don't
Debbie?
know about an in,
to her,
but we could
but-
talk to her.
Um,
She usually likes to do.
I know.
Do
I
you? I can talk to Buddy Moore. He works, manages Crit Farms, and he
It would
does
just
he does
really-
a lot with like the youth and
Yeah. Well, what is it
animals.
they were looking
yeah,
for?
if that's what you're looking
And you
for.
can ask Munoz with
Munoz too.
FFA.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
talk to Buddy. What do you want? Animals?
Wouldn't it be kind of fun, I mean, even if they didn't get to handle them, even if they just got to see them?
What if
Like rabbits and chickens and,
talk
But
to
a lot
Yes.
of kids gonna wanna pet.
They
I know.
want to pet them.
A lot of
None of them
kids.
Caitlyn's Caitlyn
Hamiyampua.
Hamiyampua. I know that Caitlyn has her steers and her lambs.
All the camel people.
Yeah, but a
Does-
lot of those animals are going to slaughter at.
Well, they
at
usually have
fair.
more
They
for
usually keep quite
the
a few.
same-
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we could reach out
We'll
to all
reach
the
out.
people.
okay, so you guys will reach out and let me know. I mean, if it's not something you guys are interested in, I would love to do the petting zoo.
rabbit.
But I can tell you, yes, the rabbit would be perfect, but I can tell you that in like October, I was calling around trying to get a petting zoo for Easter and nobody was willing to come here.
It's too hot.
And the lady that had the one in Fort Mojave that was coming, they've left town. So they're not even available anymore. Yes, Melissa?
I was just saying, I know it's not the animals you're looking for, but the animal shelter will always bring puppy dogs and dogs to any event.
I was thinking that too.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I reach out to them for every single one of them, so, of ours.
We can have an adoption booth.
Okay, I can get a hold, or do you want to get a hold of Robin about that, or do you want me to?
Can you do that?
I'll call Robin. It's no problem.
No, is that like are we allowed to do that? Like a little
Absolutely.
adoption center in the side?
Wouldn't, I mean,
We do it at, so
Yeah,
what
the
we,
local
yeah, what
bazaar.
we've done is instead of having our Santa Paws on a separate day, we have Santa Paws on the same day that she does her local bazaar. So people bring their dogs, they shop around, they come get a picture with, Santa, and that's that. So,
But you guys have been to the Volkswagen one? and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that. Like I
yeah.
said, they're down.
is that
anytime you
something, yes or no?
Yep.
come,
Okay.
We should do that.
And
Yeah,
then you
let
guys will
me-
still get a hold of trying to get some small animals.
yeah, just pencil us,
says?
pencil us in. I'll talk to Robin.
Okay, so, all right. So at this point, really what we need to focus on is trying to gather game booths and gather eggs. Yes.
Have you talked to the library about their games that they do for like, they're doing a bunch for Dr. Seuss and they have like a bunch of games set up. I mean, you could ask the library.
Okay, I put
if
that
they
on my
have any
list.
games.
I put that on my
Well,
list.
they're doing the same though. They're having businesses and like organizations
Right,
come
they
and
said
set
they
up.
have some there
Oh,
also
okay.
that you could use if you don't have one.
Do you
as
still want to do,
business.
the history of farming and tractor display?
Yeah, I think
I mean, if the kids like it.
The dads, actually, the dads seem to like it. That's who I
But they
normally
usually
get the
have
most
something
feedback
available.
is the
They'll
dads.
stay
Cool to see
longer.
those old tractors out
They do
there
like
and-
to see
yeah.
those old track. The dads always have comments about it. Okay,
It's nice for pictures.
all right. So that's what we're gonna do at this point, I guess, unless, so, do you have anything else about extravaganza?
So do you guys invite the library to go and do a little area of their own?
We could.
That's what we'll do, is ask them if they want to come and host a game.
Games?
Games, okay, games.
Well, I mean, I'm sure they have more than one, but yeah.
I know
that
they
would
have
be cool.
giant Jenga.
I had a bunch of response from just the text message. I'm not, like Mrs. Bailey, I'm not in charge of Boy Scouts anymore about this person, or I'm not in this organization anymore, I'm not in this organization, but we want to participate. So,
Because they do a really good job over there, so I was just thinking they could
Yeah.
bring whatever they have to the event and that would be
Okay.
cool.
all right. And then you guys reach out too. I mean,
No,
Amy,
I just didn't know
if I
we
get
did
that
or
stuff to you
we
on
can or
Wednesday,
not.
could we pick up letters on Monday? Or is that too quick for you?
No, because we're closed on
Okay.
Monday.
You're close, oh, President's Day, Tuesday. So Tuesday,
Oh, is that this?
how many letters is 15 letters reasonable for each of us to hand out? 15's reasonable? Okay. Can you have 15 for each of us?
Absolutely.
Thank you. So Tuesday. And then I will let Daniel know. And then, on that note, anything else about extravaganza?
No.
Melissa, Mandy?
I just forwarded your save the date message to Vivian, and he said you got it.
Perfect. I know I talked to him a few times. Thank you.
You would reach out to him formally though, and
Perfect, perfect, thank you. And then, thank you again for such a good event with Color Run. Formally, thank you. Mr. Manager, do you have anything to add? So, Steve, Amy?
Yeah, we kind of went through it real quick. I need an action on the, application for Krista.
Okay, so I'll entertain an emotion to deny the application for Krista because she is not in district. Okay,
I
so
second.
hearing a motion from Amber, second from Carissa. All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. And with that, call of the audience.
last one real quick. I texted Miranda and she said last Friday she met with her Team Solutions kids. And that's actually something that they brought up, the team up to clean up at the cemetery again. They brought it up last Friday. They don't have a meeting this Friday, but the following Friday they'll meet again to set a date. So there will be another cemetery cleanup, hopefully soon.
Okay, perfect. And you'll make sure we know?
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, being cemetery committee, we probably should try to help. All right. Anything else, Steve?
Nope.
Amy? Gloria?
No.
Carissa? Motion adjourned, 5:07. Or meeting's adjourned, type of something, yes.
So I came and signed us up for the extravaganza the other day, and Lisa, is that her name up front? Yeah. She said that there wasn't like a list started, so